Hello Fredlings, this is going to be the final time lapse on Fred's Movie Studios, but it's not the last content of this. The last Fred's Movie Studios stream is this Saturday, so come on out. And if you missed it this Saturday, don't worry, all the videos and streams are linked in the description. All you gotta do is click on one of those playlists, it brings you right to it, and you can enjoy all the content. Today we are doing up the final work here on this park, and it's kind of random and all over the place, but it was definitely necessary because we kind of neglected a lot of this throughout the series. But as you see here, we're working on the Stanley Kubrick ride, painting the siding green so it will blend into our future trees. Right here we are working on the area that used to be sort of a flower lake-ish in the Fred's Hidden Eyes. For people that didn't know, that's Fred's face here that you're walking on, just like the hidden Mickey in Disney World. But we're doing some palm trees and some tropical trees here because I really enjoyed how the Vietnam area turned out for Apocalypse Now ride, which is a time-lapse video in itself. I just love that palette, and considering that this is supposed to be in the tropical area of Florida, because in this universe, Disney does not exist, only Fred's Movie Studios, and apparently Moshe as well, but we'll get onto that later. And you can see a little bit of Moshe land down there in that little box area. It's kind of like standing out right there at the top. That will be the last sort of projects we are working here on this park. Speaking of the Vietnam Apocalypse Now ride, I wanted to continue this going on here in Disney in real life. This would probably just be filled in with trees like this. There's a lot of trees and a lot of dead space in these parks, just sort of to get away from everything. Sometimes it overwhelms the viewer if there's too much content. Not content, like there's too much, sometimes too much stuff to do is like overwhelming. So there is a lot of like dead spaces in Disney. Just, you can just hang out, relax, just hang out with the family and that sort of stuff. It really does help because it gives off a lot of shade, and this is probably where I would be standing if I was in the Fred's Movie Studios. There's not a lot of shade in this park, so that'd probably be a place I would be standing. We're doing a little bit more lighting, touching up this area. We continue using the torches from the ride itself. I think these are from the adventure pack, if anybody is curious. Want to do some lighting around here. Obviously, if this was realistic, these would be some sort of LEDs or something. They wouldn't actually be torches. Maybe there would be a torch near the ride where there's an attendant, but not there. There's a lot of issues with hazards. Another thing that I wanted to do was do a little bit of lighting over here as well. We just go with these lamp posts. I really enjoyed these lamp posts. Super simple, nothing too crazy. And the final area of Dead Space. This was supposed to be a grand water show, but just like Disney nowadays, everything's getting shut down due to this situation we are in. So maybe one day we'll come back to this park and build a water show here with maybe a fireworks or something. But for now, we are just going to fill this in with some birch trees and oak trees and that sort of variation. Nothing too crazy, but it's fine. People asking, why are we ending this? This is the longest Planet Coaster series we have played on this world, and I'm so happy that everyone has enjoyed it. It's been by far one of my greatest series and my most viewed playlist. I do want to greatly appreciate every single friendly that watched 1 second to 820 minutes. I think that's what AJ's at right now. But yeah, thank you so much. This world has so much detail, it is lagging so bad, and eventually this world will be on the workshop for you to download and play around with, and you guys can continue on this world. We may come back to any of our Planet Coaster series and do a little bit of touch-up work in the future. We may come back and do some visits on stream, but for now, we're going to be taking a break from this. And what is new? That is probably a great question a lot of you are asking right now. There is a bunch of new parks that we have to do. One is going to be Animal Kingdom, which is going to be probably Fred Kingdom, to be quite honest with you. Pretty classic original name there. And we are going to be doing that on Planet Zoo. Bought Planet Zoo about a year ago. Still have not played it more than 10 hours. So I gotta get my money's worth, guys. So we will be playing that at some point, but that is not our next park. Our next park is the highly anticipated Epcot Park. We're going to have to come up with a great name for that. If anybody has any great names, put them in the description here or on our Discord, linked in the description as well. I do appreciate all the support on Discord as well. It's super awesome. So yeah, make sure you put them in there. We have a couple parks that are a couple areas already planned out. 3 of the countries have already been chosen. The United States, of course, is going to get the main plot. Then there's going to be Slovakia and Great Britain. So those are the two countries that will be a part of that park. If you want your country represented or a country that you enjoy, please let me know. Preferably on the first episode of that series, which is coming out soon. Or you can comment down here as well. Wanted to do a little bit of lighting for my main man, Meepin. He loves his parking lots. Yeah, I don't think he actually likes his parking lot. But I want to do a little bit of lighting here, considering we spent so much time working on this parking lot. Might as well light it up behind the Zach Daily Games Finance building. Was debating about doing some over here, but it's, it's not too bad. Just sort of looking around, seeing what's going on. I cannot believe how beautiful this park is. Another little bit of work with the trees. Kind of wish I did this at daytime, but we're just apparently I recorded it at night. But this is the outside of the castle. Well, one of the castles. We have technically two castles in this park. But the main castle, the both from Barry Lyndon, just want to put some more tree work in there, kind of hide that away, sort of give that depth. Because when you look at this in real life, you see like, oh, that's really far forest, but technically it's like, I mean, it is, but it's not as big of a forest as you think. Here I was also debating about doing some more hedges in front of the left side of that building, but I was like, yeah, we'll just continue doing that bush sort of theme. As you can clearly see here, I forgot to record, of course, so I just put them I guess I didn't record, so they're there. So you didn't really miss anything. Just doing a little bit of more filling in, taking one of those bushes from that area, spreading it out so it looks like it's an invasive species. Not too bad, though. Do some more lighting work on this side of the pathway down here. Right now, if this was real life, there would be some sort of fence, but thank goodness the people in this game cannot walk off the pathway, because if they could, probably would be getting in a lot of trouble. Which, by the way, speaking of Planet Zoo, when I did play, the animals actually can run off the path. It's kind of a little bit scary, so we'll see how many issues we have with that. Doing a little bit of work behind the good, the bad, the ugly, just trying to give it a little bit more depth, a little bit more color. Here we are at the Moshe Land. Still got a lot of work here to do on this final couple of streams here. Doing a little bit of lighting, because Moshe Man loves his lighting. Just want to give his park, or his area, a good bit. Which, by the way, Moshe Land is supposed to be like Willy Wonka, so it's related to a movie. This is actually like our first knockoff movie. Now, for all my real Planet Coaster fans that actually play the game for the coasters, we're going to build you one final coaster, and whoever has the best movie name or movie choice in the comment section down below, we will be building this on Friday, and we'll be detailing this as well as the Moshe ride. So whoever picks the best movie or best movie name or fake movie, whoever comes up with really the best name or the best movie reference or something, we will make it this ride. So this will be a subjective poll to myself of what I like to believe is the best fit for this ride. Yeah, I'm so happy that I got at least one more coaster built in. I was always saving the back part of this park for the coasters. Just never really had the time to make that many coasters in the park because we spent so much time building a lot of the rides, and we still will be building rides, but as we further progress in the Planet Coaster series, we're going to go a lot more away from the rides and building more of coasters, because after the Epcot and the Animal Kingdom, which technically Animal Kingdom is not a roller coaster thing, but because it's, Planet Zoo, we will be building budget British parks, budget American parks, budget Australian, whatever you want to see, because Planet Coaster is my most played series, and I still love this, and I cannot wait for the console edition to come out, because then I can see all your fantastic builds, because I know a lot of people play on console, and I'm so sad that it got pushed back, but it is coming out soon. Holiday season is coming right around the corner, so it's going to be a fantastic time. But yeah, remember, the best name or the best movie reference can be this. It has to be something movie related. So, I mean, if you make up a knockoff movie, or if you make something different, like, say, Fred's movie coaster, or something, something good, not like that, because I'm not good at coming up with the names. That's why I let you do that. But that's just about it, Fredlings. If you want to see the next two Planet Coaster videos, check out the streams. They're coming out this Friday and this Saturday here on this channel. If you're a little bit late, you can always check out the playlist in the description. And these glamour shots are from your own truly, and we'll see you on the next park for time lapses. This is Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real friendly makes his own luck.